Jaden, just given the opponent, do you think that this was the best defensive performance you guys have had this year?
I think it was definitely our best bounce-back performance. Obviously, knowing the product that we put on tape last Saturday on that field was not a product that we were proud about by any means. We sat on that, had to sit on that for a whole week, kind of, I guess you could say, just thinking about it, which, I mean, you want to turn the page at some point, but when things kind of go that left, it's kind of hard to. So we had a bad taste in our mouth all week. And the big emphasis was just do your job. When all 11 on the field do their job, I mean, we're a very good defense. So I feel like today we did that exactly to a T, and I'm very proud of how we bounced back.
Along those lines, Lane referenced a meeting you guys had, I think, Sunday night, where he kind of challenged you. What was that meeting like from your perspective? How, if at all, did that sort of motivate you going into the week?
Yeah, we had a meeting Saturday night. Coach Pete pulled up about a 30-play cut-up of just plays in the game, references where guys did exactly the opposite of what we're trying to get accomplished here. Guys not doing their job, guys doing too much, things like that, not making plays that we know we're all supposed to make. And so me personally, you know, as a competitor, I kind of took that. I'm sure everybody else did in the room as well. The whole room on our unit is full of competitors, full of guys that want to do the right thing. But me personally, just being able to look myself in the mirror and knowing that, you know, I'm not doing enough, that what more can I do to help our defense be successful. So kind of all starts in practice, you know, same thing that we're going to go on about this week, you know, making sure Monday through Thursday where everybody's putting their best foot forward, whether that be practice or walkthroughs, and that's where it all stems from.
Do you think facing a dynamic dual threat quarterback like Taylon Green last week kind of helped you prepare for Retzlaff with Tulane this week?
I mean, yeah. I mean, obviously two quarterbacks with similar play styles, like you said, dual threat. But I mean, even if you look at the tape from last week, we shot ourselves in the foot a lot. We had a lot of miscues communication-wise, a lot of guys out of gap, and I'll even take some of that blame for myself, you know, being a leader of the defense. Whether that be me not doing my job or not communicating effectively, whatever the case may be. So I feel like maybe those, you could say they're growing pains, for better or for worse, but I feel like going against those were both two great athletes, two great quarterbacks that we just played back-to-back weeks and took your cap to them. But kind of just goes back to what I said, when all 11 guys do their 111 with the athletes we have on defense, you know, I like our guys over anybody else.
You guys started the second half with 3 straight fourth down stops. You had the fourth down stops against Kentucky as well. I know we talked about it a couple weeks ago, but just what has made this team so good on fourth down?
First and foremost, you know, it was a big emphasis for us this week in practice. I mean, with our fast five to start practice off, usually those are kind of move the ball type scenarios and situations. Today, I mean, last week they were all fourth downs. I mean, fourth and shorts, fourth and mediums. So it was a key point in practice, and being able to get reps at those things, that's all football is just the game of situations. So being able to get reps in those situations, I feel like definitely played a part. But kind of like I answered last week, it's a pride thing, especially on defense. Coach Kiffin puts a lot of trust in the offense. When they're on fourth down to get it, we kind of view it the same way as, you know, if you're there, OC is going to have enough trust in them. That's kind of disrespectful to us. So being able to make sure, especially on the goal line, you know, big fourth down there, keeping points off the board. I mean, just looking at the guys at that moment, and nobody had any fear in their eyes, nobody faltered. Everybody was 100% confident we were getting off the field, and those are the things you like to see.
How have you seen the team rally around the quarterbacks the last 2 weeks, whether it's, you know, injured or the starter? What have you kind of seen?
I feel like, you know, we have two great quarterbacks. Not a lot of people in the country can say that. So I feel like, if anything, it's simply a plus. I mean, we have two guys that can go out on any given Saturday and put up video game numbers. I mean, so I feel like for us to be in that situation, there kind of needs to be no controversy about anything like that, simply because why complain about it? I mean, you have two guys that you can roll out there. I mean, anytime you want, I can make a play. So I feel like it's a great blessing for us to be able to be in that situation.
You jump on turning the page from last week and having that sour taste. How do you build on the effectiveness that you guys had today to take into LSU next weekend to control your own destiny and play your game next weekend?
Do the same thing and turn the page. I mean, 24-hour rule, celebrate on it for 24 hours, enjoy it, enjoy the feeling. But, I mean, the work is still the work. We got more to do. Long season, I mean, hanging on one game for too long, for better or for worse, no matter how you perform, is a negative. So, I mean, just turning the page, getting ready, going over film from this game, reviewing it, getting things that need to be corrected, need things that should be celebrated, and then get the game plan going for LSU next week.
You guys played 2 really close games the last 2 weeks, and the score almost similar with points in the game. But to really dominate that side of the ball today and put them away, I don't want to say early, but like this game was, I don't want to say over in the third quarter, but you guys were really, giving them the business there. To really put it away and to dominate a game like this, how much confidence does that give that unit?
A lot. Great teams are able to win plethora of ways. I mean, like you said, we had some games that came down to the wire last couple of games. And we've had some games that, like you said, have gotten ugly pretty fast. So just knowing that this team can get a W any way you need it, because not every game's going to be the same. I mean, we'll have some more games down the road that come down to the last couple possessions, and we'll have some more games down the road that we're looking up at halftime and the score is maybe a lot to a little. But just finding a way to win is the most important thing. I mean, a W is a W no matter how you look at it. So, yeah, that is one thing that really excites me about this team is we have a lot of ways to win ball games. Appreciate y'all. God bless.